Can Nolan Trayor be the perfect pick for the Miami Heat in this upcoming draft? All that and more on another episode of Miami Heat Talk. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, because we're pushing to 7,000 subscribers. Now that we got that out the way, hit the intro.
That is enough said.
Happy Sunday, Heat Nation. Ernest here, back with another Miami Heat Talk video. Hope everyone's had a beautiful weekend so far, guys. I'm really excited about today's episode, you guys. We're not talking about trades, nothing like that. We're going to talk about the NBA draft, and specifically in this episode, guys, we're going to talk about Nolan Trayor. ESPN did a mock draft yesterday, and in their updated mock draft list, it listed the Miami Heat drafted Nolan Trayor from France with their 20th pick. Guys, I've talked about him briefly in the past. I like Nolan Trayor, 6'5" point guard. He's versatile. Had a great season in France last year. Averaged about 11.6 points a game, 5 assists, almost a steal a game. He shot 40% from the field, not perfect. 30% from the three-point line, but he's got great hustle. He's a good two-way player, and he gives the Miami Heat what they need, a versatile player in the point guard position. Because right now, what you have in the point guard position is Davion Mitchell, who you hope to bring back. You also have Terry Rozier, good Lord, and you have Drew Smith. Davion Mitchell is the best option of the three, but you'd like to get another point guard on this team. And especially with a torn Achilles, you don't really know what Drew Smith is going to do for you when he comes back. And he is on a two-way contract, so that even hasn't been settled yet. And then when you think about it, guys, as far as a defensive point guard goes, you got that when you traded for Davion Mitchell after Drew Smith got hurt. So you kind of have what you need. Now, Davion Mitchell is a starting caliber point guard, but if you're able to get an upgrade for another point guard position, you can have a really solid 1-2 punch. This guy's 19 years old, and this is what ESPN said about Nolan Trayor to the Miami Heat. The Heat received this pick in the Jimmy Butler trade, and the success selecting in the middle of the draft in recent years, adding Jaime Jaquez at number 18, Kel'el Ware at number 15 in the past two drafts. The Miami Heat played Tyler Hero on the ball quite a bit, but would benefit from adding a true point guard to hold down the backcourt long term. With a big shot creation void to fill on the roster, sans Butler. Trayor would amount to a big swing if he falls to this spot. Some scouts view him as a lottery-worthy pick, but an inconsistent season in France has put a damper on his draft stock. His size and speed, playmaking ability, and promise as an offensive offer obvious upside if he can put everything together. This far down in the draft, Trayor is an attractive pick for a team like the Heat, who have historically had success developing prospects. Now, if you look at Trayor's numbers, you guys, 11.6 points a game, 5 assists a game is not something to brag about. He played 30 games, averaged about 22 minutes a game, but his field goal percentage has gone down. He averaged, like I said, almost 40% from the field, 30% from the three-point line. It's not really something to brag about. Now, in the three-point line, he did average about 45%. And when you watch his game, you guys, I mean, he's really good on the ball. He's good at making decisions. He's good at finding the open guy. He's good at creating his shots. He's good. He has a great step-back shot. His shot kind of reminds me of the D-Wade 2005 when he wouldn't shoot the three-pointers, but he was shooting like these 21 feet mid-range shots, and you would think, just step back a little bit more, bro. But, Trayor's got good shot selection. He's got good playmaking ability, and that's something you need from your point guard, and that's not really something you have. Tyler Hero usually has the ball on his hands a lot. He has to create a lot more. So if you're able to draft a player who can get the ball away from Tyler at times and allow Tyler to have more freedom offensively, I think this is a good pick. Now, this is obviously, you guys, if the Miami Heat decide to keep the pick, there's a lot of rumors and rumblings going on that the Heat are looking to include this pick for a possible trade to Phoenix for Kevin Durant. That's something that I feel that the Miami Heat should do if it becomes available. But if we know anything about this Miami Heat team from the past, is when it comes to trades, don't really make big ones like that. And, there are a lot of reports that other teams may be going for Kevin Durant. So let's see what happens. But as I've mentioned before, the Heat will be players because they have a plethora of assets, 3 expiring contracts, Andrew Wiggins being one of them if he opts out after next season. You have 4 young assets in Kel'el Ware, Jaime Jaquez, Nikola Jovic, and Bilal Larson. And you have 3 tradable first-round draft picks. So I think the Heat could be players when it comes to the trade market. But if they're not, I think Nolan Trayor would be a good pick. I'm going to talk about a few other players. The draft is this month on the 25th. We're in draft season. Next month is free agency period. So times are going to get really exciting here for the Miami Heat. So let me know what you guys think in the comments about Nolan Trayor. You like this pick? You think someone fits better? Let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Hope everyone enjoys the rest of their Sunday. And until next time, your boy Ernest out. And that is enough said.